At 0420 hours, local time, 44 Ukrainian UJ-26 Beaver UAVs took off simultaneously from a secret launch site in Kharkiv, racing straight toward a railway bridge in Luhansk, an area under Russian occupation. This was an extremely important link in the railway logistics network that transported fuel, weapons, and ammunition connecting the occupied regions of Luhansk and Donetsk to support the battlefield in the east. Ukraine had prepared this operation for 2 months, with an almost absolute level of secrecy. The flight paths of the Beavers were calculated to follow low terrain and slip through radar gaps Ukrainian reconnaissance had identified in advance. But in just a few seconds, the entire situation could change. What the Ukrainian commander did not know was that after the attacks on vital routes and supply convoys heading to Crimea, Russia had quietly reinforced key logistics points with Pantsir, Tor, and S-350 Vityaz systems. However, the first threat the Beaver swarm had to overcome was not missiles, but the Nebo-M long-range surveillance radar. This is a multi-band radar system capable of detecting targets from great distances, including low-flying UAVs, or targets with small radar reflections. Nebo-M's VHF channel can detect targets much earlier than many conventional radars, but its weakness is that its tracking accuracy is not enough to create a perfect firing solution on its own. It has to coordinate with other fire control radars inside the air defense network, and that was exactly the gap Ukraine was trying to exploit. By 0424 hours, local time, the lead Beavers began lowering their altitude, hugging the approach corridor that had been reconnoitered in advance. Their optical sensors shifted into the final phase of the mission. They only needed to correctly identify the shape of the bridge, the railway tracks, the support pillars, and the connection area with the main transport route. If Nebo-M was suppressed, jammed, or forced to stay silent for only a few minutes, this attack would no longer be an ordinary raid. It would become a direct strike against Russia's ability to supply the entire Eastern Front. Behind Nebo-M's early warning layer, the next target the Beaver swarm had to face was the modern air defense net directly protecting the railway bridge in Luhansk. What made the situation even more dangerous for Ukraine was that Russia had quietly added the S-350 Vityaz monster around key logistics points along the reinforcement route. The S-350 was designed to seal dangerous gaps at medium and low altitude. Its 50N6A multifunction radar is responsible for